Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning. It's Sunday and I'm going to do a full Sunday reset vlog. Obviously I've been back from holiday for a full week now, so it was just like really focusing on getting back into routine, all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm feeling in a good place, feeling back down on earth after the best holiday ever. Like, I'm not even lying, best holiday ever. It was so good. So yeah, I'm gonna just do my full normal Sunday reset today. Actually got 4 weeks until my next adventure. I just can't deal with that, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But yeah, I got 4 weeks until then, so I'm doing a big lock-in for 4 weeks. I'm gonna show you how I basically reset for my whole entire Sunday. Just outside having a little coffee, got myself ready for an amazing week. It's gonna be the best week ever. I told you here first. So come spend the day with me. I need a good wash. That's on the Sunday reset. So I've just pulled up into the gym to go on the stairs for half an hour. I've got a leg session to do as well today, but obviously I've only got half an hour right now, so I'm gonna do my stairs first and then I'll do legs later on today. Oh my god, that's not normal. Done. Well, you're gonna have to deal with me looking like this. I mean, when do I don't look like this? But stairs done, and then I'm gonna go do a food shop. To be honest, I've had a little bit of a funny week, and I thought I'd do a drive and talk. Like, I felt so off this week in myself, and I know I was like, oh, you know, come back from holiday, I'll feel amazing, I've got my routine there. And yes, I did that, and I did get back to routine, but that doesn't mean that I didn't feel off in myself. Like, I felt really rubbish. And I wanted to talk about it because I always say, yes, I'm a coach, but I feel exactly the same as every other girl. Like, obviously I was tired post-holiday, holiday blues, whatever. The scales went up, I was due on, my tummy has been playing up. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but my tummy's been playing up really badly. And like, I just have felt so off. I feel like I was back at square one. Like, I feel so inflamed, I feel rubbish. You just talk to yourself so negatively, and I could feel like old behaviours and old triggers starting to come up in terms of like my eating, wanting to really restrict myself, wanting to like really like, you know, like go crazy on the cardio, like all those little things that I used to do. Instead of like slashing my calories, I've generally had a week where I have just sort of eaten whatever I wanted, and like I had so much guilt around that as well, because obviously I've got 5 weeks I'll go away, and I was putting this massive pressure on myself, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like back at square one, I've put loads of weight back on, like all this thing, and like I just could feel and hear like old Jodie, let's say, in the back of my head. But I've been so proud of myself. Like, come Thursday I was actually filming a webinar for my clients, and it was all about you know, the way we talk to ourselves and the relationship that we've got with ourselves. And I suddenly had this realization of like, oh my god, I am being so horrible to myself this week, and that is the problem. I'm not failing, I'm not back at square one. It's literally just my behaviour that has changed, and the way that I'm talking to myself, and the way that I'm feeling. Like, I'm due on my period, had a really off week, I've not been too well, like all those little things. So I just stripped it all back on Thursday. I was like, right, stop, look how far you've come. And like, I really reflected on what I've done in the last 6-7 months, however, 6-7 the last 6 or however months, and I've just been like, right, let's just get back to it, like back to my normal food, back to my normal eating. And yes, I go away in 4 weeks time now, and my first of the 5 weeks hasn't been perfect, but it's okay as long as I go away knowing that I have put work in and I've shown up as much as I could every single day. Then that is the main thing, and that is exactly like how I coach my clients. And I think sometimes we can have these off weeks or these stressful weeks, and we feel like we're failing, we're back at square one, and then actually when we reflect back on it, it's not been that bad. So that's my rant of the day, and that's just, I just wanted to like, I know a lot of people feel that, and I know like one of my clients, like we just literally had a conversation about it then, was feeling the exact same this week. And then when we look at the actual date and we look at what she's done, she's actually not done that bad. So if you're having a week where you're being nasty to yourself, let me tell you, you are actually doing so much better than you think. So yeah, nice little food shop now, trained so far. I've got another session to do, but I love splitting my sessions up. I like splitting my day up. So yeah, I'm looking at M&S and it doesn't look open now. Please don't tell me it's not like, ah! No, I've just got to M&S. When I do my food shop, M&S, I'm up, I'm here, I'm around, you know, I'm right outside. And it's closed, it's a Sunday. So I guess I'm gonna go home for a minute. So I've just sat down at my desk and I'm literally just going to plan my whole week. I've got my calendar pulled up. I will obviously look at like what clients that I've got to do, when I'm going to do like my own training sessions, what tasks I've got on each day, and then yeah, just set a little plan. Another thing that I actually do. This book is like my Bible. So every single day I will write down what I need to get done that day. I do a massive to-do list. So like this is mine for today, for example. And then as I go through the day, I will highlight it off of like what I've got done, and then obviously if I don't complete something, it follows on to the next day. If I don't do this again, my days just end up so muddled and so busy. Like I need structure and organisation like as much as I can. So I'll do daily to-do lists, and then I'll also do a week to-do list of like my priorities of big tasks that I need to get done this week. So I've planned my week, and then I also have written like my tasks for the week, my plan for the week of what I need to plan, and then what I do each day as well. I know that looks really extreme, but I need that structure. Like it looks dead busy on my calendar, but there's things like my steps in there, you know, things like me time, my walks, all that sort of things around like my training and my clients and all the rest. But the more I plan, the easier I find it to like just feel better in myself. Like if I don't have a plan, my head just falls off, whereas if I have structure and a plan there, I just show up so much better each day, and like each day just feels easier. So like this little 15-20 minutes that it's just taking me to plan my week, like honestly just saves me so much mental energy throughout the week. Again, like I can change it around a little bit if I need to as the week goes on, but I know roughly what I need to get done each day and how each day looks, which just saves me that stress. So now last little thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sit outside and I'm going to journal. I've done my weekly reflection and I've literally just gone through how the week's been, what my struggles were, what went well, and then my non-negotiables for this upcoming week. And I think like as I was doing it, I just kept it so simple of literally steps, nutrition, I want to stop scrolling as much and read. And I think sometimes the more simple you keep it, the easier it is to stick to. Like it's so easy to be like, right, I'm going to do all this and all that, and like list 10 million things that you're going to try and get done that week. But actually that overwhelms us more, and we end up hitting like the effort button if we miss one little habit. So I keep it so simple of what I actually need to do, like remove as much stress as possible and just keep it chill and easy. So journal done, plan for the week done, feeling in control. All I need to do now is train, food shop, and then like just tidy my space, tidy my room. But feeling good so far. Got my family coming around now, so I'm going to chill with them, and yeah, that's me so far. So I'm in the gym now, and I'm going to do legs. Well, yeah, I'm doing legs in the gym. My last session off. I'm feeling ready for it, really excited. It's not on TikTok, so I'll film little clips, but I'm not going to film the whole thing because you probably don't want to see the whole session. These are honestly the worst exercise in the whole entire world. Gym done, now time for my food shop. Just need a few little bits, to be honest. I don't actually need that much because I did a little one yesterday, but I'm just gonna get the things I need. These are my favourite things in the whole entire world. They've definitely gone more expensive though. That was £5 for a pack of them, which is a joke. I feel like when you do a food shop for one person, it's so easy to do it because it's just in, out, done. Absolutely starving Marvin. So I'm going to make a post-gym yogurt bowl snack. You can't actually see me making it, but you know, yogurt. I'm going to put some protein in it as well. Just I'm a little low on protein today so far, so we need to bump that up. So yeah, I'm just going to add a little scoop of this one. It's my favourite. I've gone through many proteins in my life, but this one's definitely my go-to. Yogurt bowl in the sun. I've got granola, kiwi, frozen fruit, yogurt, protein, peanut butter. Vibe. It's generally me in my flow state. Flow state in my happy place. Sitting in the sun, eating a yogurt bowl. I don't think life can get any better than this. I really don't. I told you I was going to look like this for the rest of the day. But you just have to deal with it because this is how I look. But I thought, you know what, make yourself a cup of tea and I'm going to sit down and have a little chat. So yeah, I said I'd start the video about me going away again in 4 weeks, and it's actually quite a big adventure I am going on. I booked a one-way flight, which is so exciting, and I literally cannot wait. I'm not going to say where just because, like, safety, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, I have booked a one-way, and I could go for a month, I could go for 2 months, I could go for 6 months. Like, I'm keeping it very, very open-ended, and I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. So yeah, I'm going away for a little while, which I'm really, really, really excited about. And I'm so grateful that I'm in the position where I can go and do this. Like, I've got a job which is completely online, and I think this is going to be the absolute making of my online coaching, of UPLIFT, the brand that I've created. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. I think just going away and, you know, meeting new people and experiencing new things is gonna just benefit me and the business and just give me so much opportunity for growth. So yeah, I'm going in 4 weeks, so obviously I've got a lot to plan and sort before then, which again, I'm said, like I said, I'm going to document the next 4 weeks anyway with a weekly vlog. But yeah, it's a whole new adventure, and I generally think like this is what my coaching is about, really. I always go on about confidence and, you know, throwing yourself in the deep end and stepping outside your comfort zone. And for me, this is something that obviously is stepping out of my comfort zone massively. Like, I am absolutely petrified for the next chapter. Obviously, I'm also really, really excited. But yeah, I think I'm going to grow so much. I'm going to learn so much about myself, and let's bring it on. So yeah, UPLIFT is going to keep growing. I'm going to keep working on my online, and just put my heart and soul into that while I'm away, while I'm experiencing life, and just going for it. So yeah, I thought I'd just sit down and talk about it. But yeah, I am so excited. I just have a lot to sort, like, as you can imagine. I want to make sure, obviously, I'm going in like a really strong position in terms of business, in terms of how I'm feeling in myself. I think that's why I had a bit of a meltdown last week, because I was just like, there's so much to do, I want so much, and obviously my period did not help. But yeah, I am feeling so excited. I just need to start, like, obviously packing and all the rest. But like I said, I mean, I could go for a month and be like, right, that's me done, I'm coming home. Like, we never know, and I don't have an exact plan. Just got my first week planned. The plan is like laptop, routine, gym, beach, meet people, experience little bits of traveling in between. But like I said, like at the start, I'm such a routine and structure girl. Like, I thrive for my to-do list, I thrive for my structure, so I want to try and keep that as much as possible, because I know I will go into full meltdown if I don't have that. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And obviously I am still with Pip, my coach, and she's been absolutely amazing and helped me with this whole process. So yeah, I'm excited for what's to come, what's going to happen. But a whole new chapter of the book. And I think, like, you know what, so much has gone on in my life in the last 2 years. A lot, like, you know, with relationships and myself and learning about myself and setbacks, and I've discovered so much about myself in the last 2 years. It's absolutely crazy. Like, the things that have happened to me have been the biggest and the best lessons that have happened to me. I was literally speaking to one of my friends about it yesterday, and the fact that, like, right now in my life, I feel so content and so sure of myself and so sure of my direction. Like, I never used to be able to answer the question of, like, who Jodie is and what Jodie likes. Like, I'd found that question really, really, really hard, whereas now I could tell you exactly, like, what I want my future to look like, exactly who I am, exactly what I stand for, exactly what my boundaries, my values and all of that are. And I'm in such a beautiful place in myself. So yeah, I feel like right now is the perfect time to go and do that, to go away. And like I said, it could be for a month, it could be for 6, we don't know. I'm going to be documenting the whole thing, and I think it's so exciting. This is why I've started my YouTube, so that you can always be with me and know what I'm doing. So yeah, a whole new adventure, and 4 weeks until I go. Scared. I'm not even going to show you, I mean, you can kind of see the background, what my room looks like, but it's about to get tidied because obviously you need to. I've just pierced my threads again, and I don't know how I feel. The hair's getting worse and worse as we go through, but time to tidy my room. I really can't be bothered, to be honest. I just want to sit down, but I'm going to do it because I know it'll make me feel so much better when it comes to the week. Tidy space equals a tidy mind, so let's tidy. I feel so much better for doing that, like a job that I didn't want to do, but wow. I just love it when my room's tidy. Hi, beautiful people. I think I'm going to leave the vlog there now. Full Sunday reset done. Honestly, I've had the most gorgeous day. I feel so ready and so excited for the week ahead. Obviously my last few weeks at home in this routine, which I'm gonna vlog, like I said, all of it and the build up and all of that and the lead up. But yeah, thanks for spending my gorgeous Sunday reset with me. It just shows as well, when you've had a bad week, when you reflect on it, it's probably not as bad as you thought. But yeah, going into the new week, feeling strong, feeling ready. Had a gorgeous weekend, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna get this video edited now and get it up so that you can actually watch it tonight live. Hope you've had a gorgeous day yourselves, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, like, subscribe, follow, comment, share, and I'm excited to document the next little part of my adventure. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.